What's going on, YouTube? Christian with Full Blown Performance. I'm here with my boy 1320 Chris. We did the IGLA anti-theft system for his vehicle. He was the winner of the giveaway we had. So we put this in his vehicle. He was here local to LA, and it's on his red eye now, protected from theft.
Shout out to Full Blown. Just want to give a big thanks to my guy Christian, my guy Alex, and everybody else who works here, who installed it. And the car will be back for some Go Fast parts, so stay tuned. Hopefully they put it on the channel. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys come check them out, get this installed, and talk to the boy right here. He got the plan.
So we have this TRX. Our customer claims it's having overheating issues as far as the oil temperature and the coolant. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out. And I believe he's also claiming about some crackling noise after, a certain amount of time where he runs it really hard and it gets really hot. Still has the cats in there, so most likely that's what it's gonna be. That's normal. We just have to go ahead and let him know. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood right now and just check the fluids and the oil and proceed from there. All right. Well, we have the coolant here. Looks like his supercharger fluid is a little low. So we'll go ahead and check that out, see if he has any visual leaks. But engine coolant reservoir looks fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and check the oil now, see how that looks. Honestly, it's a fairly brand new truck, man. He just has an intake on there. Like, there's nothing really crazy going on here, but he's claiming little issues here and there. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and test drive it and see what it does. No visual leaks. I'm probably gonna go ahead and recommend to take the blower apart, or at least open the top hat and see how the runners look. We have like these little coolers that run inside. Can't really see it, but basically those blocks go right here. Those cooler blocks go inside the blower, and they're located right on this portion along the blower. So sometimes you don't see it very often, but it might have a little leak in there. Could be why it's slightly low, but like I said, it's a brand new truck, so you don't really see that often. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and test drive it and then see what it does. Oil pressure, coolant temp, and oil temp. We're gonna be focusing on these two right here. The customer states his car is overheating. It's really hard to go ahead and test drive cars here because customer stating is doing like a dunt once you go full throttle at around 80 miles per hour. But then again, the car's not tuned, so it's probably gonna limit the car somewhere around 115, 113, miles per hour. So that's probably what he's feeling. So again, that's normal. But either way, we gotta test drive it, see what it does. Really hard to do an 80 mile per hour pull on the street, but we're gonna try to do our best, Yeah, so it's not doing anything funny from like second or third gear. So if it's doing it around 80 and just basically capping out, that's normal. If you want to go past that limit, buddy, you got to get it tuned, So the temperature, so far so good. Got our coolant temp at 208, got our oil temp at 188. So not too bad. If it's a stock T-stat, it's gonna probably open somewhere around 210, 215-ish. But in this case, it's a little bit more or less, so even better. So trans temp looking good. We take every temperature normal. So gauge is looking good. I'm not really sure what the customer is exactly claiming about that it's overheating, but like I said, some guys, they're new to this platform, so they're not really too familiar with what's going on, and they think something's wrong when in reality it's just completely normal. So again, we just got to test drive it. We got to make sure everything's good, and then explain to the customer the basics. So here we go. Probably he does really hard pulls on it, so I'm pretty sure it gets really hot. And again, that one thing he was saying about, he lets it cool down after a really hard pull or whatever, he hears like a crackling, that's most likely going to be the cats, because he still has the stock cats in there. So typically that material that's in the cat, it tends to, you know, expand and whatnot with the heat. So obviously when you turn off the car, it's still really hot. You're going to hear a little bit of crackling. So that's normal. I guess we'll just go ahead and do an oil change and explain to the customer what's really going on so that he has a little bit more of an understanding of his vehicle. But like right now, the coolant temperature, it's at 115, like I was saying earlier. It's rising to 217. So just want to leave it idling for a bit just to make sure it doesn't go past its limit. So 215. You know, the thermostat should open somewhere around there. So as long as it stays within that range, we're fine. Oil pressure dropped a little bit at 38 psi, which is normal. It should be somewhere around 38, 40 psi. Trans temperature 186, that's normal. Intake air temperature 138, that's normal. Yeah, so far so good, man. Like I said, it's a brand new fucking car. It barely has 18,000 miles on it. So you can't expect too much from this, you know what I'm saying?